How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be going over 5 typical YouTube cars that are bought by YouTubers who typically buy their first special car when they get their first bit of money from YouTube. And I've noticed this over the years. There's been a specific amount of cars that have been bought, and I thought I'd cover this on the channel. I am Cars with Ben, so if you like this video and content, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. In number 1, we've got the Tesla Model S. So I've gone for the Tesla Model S, but it could also be the Tesla Model X, to be fair, because this car has been bought by so many YouTubers over the years. Of course, being an electric car, it is a very popular model, as well as the Model S being its top performance, of the Tesla range when it first came out. It was one of the first or second cars to have come out in Tesla, so it was a very popular car. They typically range from around £70,000 to £80,000 for the top end versions. So YouTubers really tend to go for these. I've seen people such as Vicstar to MKBHD own one of these, and to be honest, there's probably another 100 people I could name, as these cars are very good. And to be fair, if I was a really popular YouTuber, then I probably would have a Model S. I really quite like them, and it is an electric car, so it is the future, of course, and you don't have to. You could use it every day if you wanted to. Still very expensive cars, but with the horsepower being anywhere from 400 to 500, these cars are incredibly quick, as we all know. So I absolutely love Teslas for that reason, and it's obviously clear to see why others love it as well, being YouTubers. Coming in at number 2 is the Lamborghini Gallardo. Now I've gone for the Lamborghini Gallardo, and I can definitely attest to say that it is a really nice car to have and drive. So definitely love Gallardos, and they still got that really cool styling for me. These early 2004 5 models, they just have such they were in every single racing game. And so many people, such as Hoovy's Garage, also owns one. It's sort of the village bicycle, if you will. And yeah, Gallardos were and still are, I believe, a very popular YouTube car to go for, despite its age. And for me, it has to make the list of the top 5. Coming in at number 3, that's right, the G-Wagon. I had to go for the G-Wagon because it is very, very typical of a YouTuber to own a G-Wagon. Every young person wants to own a G-Wagon in some form, or has wanted to. Now, I've never really liked G-Wagons per se, but I can sort of see the appeal. It is a big off-roader, and it's very boxy, it's very cool. They've really changed it a lot over the years, and it's become very popular with influencers particularly, and celebrities alike. Particularly, a lot of YouTubers do tend to pick this one up, especially in the US. I know it's very popular in LA, but it is an incredibly expensive car, coming in at just around 100k. But you can also, spend up to 200k on G-Wagons, depending on if it's the AMG version. So they are very expensive and very thirsty cars. Coming in at number 4 is the Nissan GTR. The Nissan GTR, again, picked up by people such as Bazinga from the Sidemen, and again, so many YouTubers have picked up this car because it has been a very popular model. And I have to say, it's probably my favourite out of the bunch. GTRs are so cool, and I think we've always admired them for their Godzilla look. And of course, GTRs are probably quite cheap for a YouTuber. I say cheap, it's probably not, but coming at £50,000 to £60,000 now, it is a really cheap way to get into a supercar, and GTRs Nissan is very popular and very reliable. Of course, you've got all that technology and performance in the GTR, and the newer ones especially are even more track focused. So coming in with a GTR definitely has to be a typical YouTube car, and I can't blame them for getting one. Another great thing about GTRs is they are very popular to modify, and people such as the Stradman and Adam LZ have owned one, because you can do so many things to them and just make it such a JDM beast. So definitely really cool in the customization options as well. And I can understand why car YouTubers, and even for me, if I had the money, I probably would get a GTR as well to add to the collection, because I do love the performance. And I think every car lover would want a GTR in some form, whether it was the R34 or the GTR. But it's popular with YouTubers nonetheless. Coming in for my final entry is the Audi R8. Now, I am specifically talking about the early years of the 2010 models. Of course, owned by Allier really early on, Supercars of London, and many people who rose to fame during that time. In the early days of YouTube, really did end up buying an R8, and I can't really blame them. R8s are, again, another really secret love for mine. They're very popular cars. And for me, it's probably better than most other Audis. I would rather have it. Now, obviously, they did go for the early models of the 2010, so the R8 V10. And R8s generally have been well received. They are a little bit boring in terms of their soul. I've heard, and I have driven one, but I can say it is amazing to drive. So in terms of a driver's experience, you are really getting such a cool package. And R8s now can be so cheap in terms of, for a YouTuber, anywhere from 50k. So anyway, guys, that has been my YouTubers video for 5 cars that they typically would buy. I hope you like this video. If you have, leave a like, subscribe and comment. Let me know what cars I might have missed and what cars YouTubers tend to buy, or what you've seen anyway. I'll see you guys in the next video.